I remember when I thought that labor was the most difficult part of pregnancy. Not to say that labor can't be brutal, but postpartum recovery can take up to a month of you being in pain and uncomfortable and sleep deprived. And you will want to be prepared and be sure that you have the essentials that you need for a quick, speedy postpartum recovery. Today, I'm going to show you the top essentials that I use for my postpartum recovery, along with some other essentials that I wish I had. Even if you had the most magical labor experience ever, gosh, what is that even like? You're gonna feel sore, you're gonna feel tired, and you're just gonna wanna rest. These are a few things that you're gonna wanna have at home before you deliver your baby, so that you'll have the most comfortable experience ever. Hey guys, I'm back. I had a little mishap with my previous camera. The battery decided to conk out on me, so I have to film with a different camera with a different mic. Yeah, work with me here. So this video is for all those moms who are in the same predicament I was prior to giving birth. This is so that you don't have to go through what I went through, and your healing process will be a whole lot easier if you get these top essentials for when your baby arrives. You won't have the luxury of a shower during the first few days of giving birth, but you'll need to keep your stitches clean. I would recommend a peri bottle. I didn't have this at hand at the time when I delivered or before the labor and delivery. I learned this after the fact. What I used was the shower. I would go to the toilet, use it, do what I have to do, hop into the shower because, well, the toilet's right next to the shower. It was just convenient for me. Rinse off the stitches so that, you know, the fluids don't assemble and then cause infection. Sorry, TMI. To make things easier, if you don't want to hop into the shower every time you go to the toilet, I didn't have a problem with that, honestly. You can use the peri bottle, which I'll insert right here. You might get one at the hospital depending on where you are in the world. If you're looking for one, you're gonna have to look online, Amazon, hair shops, Boots. I'd recommend a hair shop, like a black hair shop. They have those squirt bottles or those oil applicators. It does the same job. I highly recommend using either the shower or one of these peri bottles, because toilet paper, when you wipe down there in the first few days, is going to feel a lot like sandpaper. So if it hurts to pee like it does for most women, what you're gonna want to do is add warm water or tepid water to the bottle. You're gonna want to squirt it as the pee comes out. You're gonna squirt it downwards so that it doesn't sting at all. You're gonna need one of these. This is a lifesaver. Honestly, if you fail to get one of these, you'll see why I recommended one of these. No one tells you how painful it's going to be in that car journey on your way back home with your newborn baby, with all those bumps in the road. I mean, it was painful enough when I was in labor on the way to the hospital. That was incredibly painful. Imagine when you got stitches, you had an episiotomy, and you are now freshly sitting in the car after not too long, having it stitched up, and then you go over a bump. Trust me, you're finished. You're finished. I was finished. If you tear badly or you had an episiotomy, you're gonna wish you had one of these. Make sure to always take it in the car with you, on the train, on the bus, on the plane. Hear me now. everywhere. Going out to Costa Coffee for a breakfast date or whatever it might be, you're going to want to carry this with you wherever you are going, that you will end up sitting down. You're gonna need this. I needed this. I didn't have this at all the first week or two. I didn't have this, and boy, was it painful. I can't tell you how painful just go buy the thing. Just go and buy it, please. I'm begging you, for your own sanity. You're welcome. Some mothers, they buy mesh undies or pads or maternity pads. I used maternity pads, but if I had to do it again, I would use the disposable underwears for the fact that it has more coverage, and also it holds a lot more. It holds everything in. You can sleep the whole night without having to worry if you leaked on your bed, if you leaked your clothes. You get what I'm going with this. Disposable underwears are perfect and they get the job done. For me, wearing pads was really uncomfortable because the maternity pads are so thick anyways. All the thickness of it, it just curves to your shape, and obviously you just had a baby, so everything just goes into yonder, if you get what I mean. It just goes in there, kind of like TMI. A wedgie goes up, it takes the shape of how you are down below, and it just adds more pressure to where you want to ease the pressure off of. So if I had to do it all over again, I would use disposable undies instead of maternity pads. Perineal cold packs. I wish I had heard about perineal cold packs before giving birth. I only heard about it recently, and I am now 8 months postpartum. It's a bit too late now because everything is healed now. You're gonna want these perineal cold packs the minute you get home. You're gonna want them and you're gonna wish you had them, and like me, you're gonna suffer in silence. If you're thinking, oh, Amazon has next day delivery, that is too long, you need it for when that baby comes out, you will thank me later. Trust me, you're welcome. Basically, what these will help do is ease the swelling and soothe the pain. It will even help with the burning sensation that you feel when you're peeing. So just get it. I wish I had. And if I have another child, this information of what I'm giving you in this video is what I'm going to use on myself. So you probably thought the swelling will all go away once you have that baby, right? No. Hate to break it to you, but postpartum swelling is a thing. You're gonna need some compression socks. The hospital provided for me, so I didn't have to go out and buy them myself. I'm in the UK. I don't know wherever you are in the world what the procedures are before going into hospital. Buy some compression socks, especially if you're not mobile after labor and delivery. You're going to need it to help prevent blood clots and also to help with the swelling. Salt baths. So I wish I took salt baths. Part of the reason why I didn't is, one, I didn't have any salts. 2, I could not sit comfortably. It was incredibly painful for me. If I wasn't lying down, I was standing. Sitting down was a painful task, as well as walking. But don't be afraid of postpartum recovery. Don't be afraid of giving birth. This too shall pass. This is why I'm making this video, so that you don't have to go through what I went through. Salt baths helps with the hygiene, and also it accelerates the healing process and offers relief from the pain that you would have gotten from the stitches or the episiotomies, etc. You'll want to have a nipple cream at hand. I used the No Harm Nipple Balm by my expert midwife. This was recommended to me via another mom on Instagram. After the first couple of weeks, your breasts will eventually begin to feel much better and less abused. Just make sure that your nipple cream is alcohol free, contains no petroleum, no parabens, no colorants, and try to go for a basic nipple cream that has no flavors, no scents, just as natural as you possibly can. You're going to be applying it to your nipples. If you're breastfeeding, that goes into your baby's mouth. The more natural the product, the better it is for you and your baby, because they'll be digesting that, and you don't want them to digest anything artificial into their bodies. Sleep bras. I now have a ton of sleep bras. At the beginning, I don't know what I was really thinking. I thought, oh, I don't really need breastfeeding bras. I have my bras. They're gonna be just fine. No. The bras I had before had underwires under them, and after giving birth, I didn't want to wear anything that's clinging to my skin. I just want everything to be baggy and loose. I just want to be as comfortable as I could possibly be. I had to ditch them bras, baby. And my husband, bless his cotton socks, he actually went out and he bought me quite a few of these sleep bras because I was having a hard time. I was producing way too much milk. Once my breast started to fill up, it became uncomfortable, so the sleep bras came in so handy during that time. You're gonna need quite a few sleep bras, especially if you produce a lot of milk. Feeding times is going to get a little messy, squirting everywhere. Keeping on the topic of breasts and breastfeeding, Lancinor nursing pads. I love these. Let me just open to show you what it's like. This might take a while. I'm still using these, by the way, 8 months in. This is what it looks like in the pack. So basically, you open, it's like that. This is what it looks like on the inside. And this is the other side. So since I need to change my breast pads anyway, I'm going to show you what it's like. Obviously I'm not going to change my breast pads in front of the camera. YouTube will just kick me off of YouTube. So you peel this off, and this side sticks on the inside of your bra, and basically you just attach it like so, but obviously inside your bra, and there you have it. I did want to go down the green route and use the reusable nursing pads. I bought these off of Amazon. I'll put the link down below for all of these products. It's reusable nursing pads made from bamboo. To be honest with you, I didn't like these. When I used these, it just made my nipples so itchy. I honestly thought something was wrong with my nipples because this is so itchy. It might be different for you. Even though it didn't work for me, I'll just put it in this video anyway. It might be of some help to someone. I was trying to eliminate the amount of waste that I use, but I was in a place where I needed a quick fix, and Lancinor came to the rescue. Perhaps I should have searched for one that was made of cotton rather than bamboo, which would have in fact been more friendly to my skin. Continuing on the topic of breastfeeding, I took the liberty of buying this. This is a silicone breast pump with silicone pump stopper. I'm just going to show you what this pump looks like. here is what is in the box. It comes with a little pouch inside the box, so if you're going out you can put this inside that box as well. I mean, you can put it inside the pouch. It comes with some instructions of how to use it. Just take the bottle, take out the silicone stopper, and you place it on your nipple like that, and you squeeze, and then it will stay on. It's like a suction cup, and it stays there until the pressure is slowly released as the milk comes out. This is the most comfortable pump I have ever used in my life. Well done, Nature Bond. Well done. And no, this video is not sponsored, but if you want to sponsor me, feel free. My email's down below, hit me up. Painkillers. You're gonna need painkillers realistically after pushing out a baby, having an episiotomy, or even a C-section. You're going to need painkillers. Whether you're going down the natural route or you're chasing down the prescribed medication route, you're gonna need a painkiller that is suitable for you. This might seem obvious, but some women underestimate how sore they'll be after giving birth, and I was incredibly sore. Make sure you have your painkillers, your natural remedy ingredients at hand when you get home from the hospital, so that you can implement these painkillers effectively to help your postpartum recovery. Don't assume your doctor will give it to you. Be proactive and get your own beforehand. Prenatal vitamins. I used this one, if it will, Prenatal Vitamin by NATURELO Premium Supplements. The prenatal vitamins will help bridge the gap of whatever nutrients you're missing from your diet, and it will help you recover quickly, and it will help you with your breastfeeding as well. Although you should be aiming to have a balanced diet after you gave birth, you're gonna need some prenatal supplements to help get you that extra nutrients that you need in addition to your diet. I still use it to this day. I was using it throughout my whole pregnancy. I had no sickness. Don't know if this has anything to do with it, or is it my change of diet? I don't know. But I use this. It has no GMOs, no soy, no gluten, suitable for vegans and vegetarians alike, no coloring, no preservatives, and no flavorings. All of these I love very much. The more natural based it is, the better it is for me. It's a bit on the pricey side, but I value my life so much that I'm willing to take a chance for my health. I would recommend this. You're welcome. What are you stocking up on for your postnatal recovery? Comment down below anything that you think I missed in this video, and anything that you think that may be of some help to other mothers out there. Any different tips, tricks, hacks, you name it. I'm still learning as a first-time mom. I'm open to new ways of doing things. You shouldn't be scared of postpartum recovery. Just be prepared. Share your best tips and tricks down below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!